Hello dear twin flames, and welcome to this new reading for this new week. The upper row is for the energy of the divine masculine and the lower row is for the energy of the divine feminine. So let's start with the reading. The first card here, in the Six of Pentacles, we see a tree, two women wearing green. So this activity, this is a mental process associated with the heart chakra. Here this woman is giving to the bunny the fruits of the tree, and here the woman is receiving from the tree. She's collecting the fruits, she's receiving. So this is showing giving and receiving. The divine masculine is aware that there is an imbalance in the giving and receiving in the relationship. He does wish to give back love. The only thing standing in his way is fear. You see this lush, fertile field, that is the infinite twin flame love. And we see this tree with white leaves, which is very interesting. It's the tree represents the twin flame relationship. It is divine. The leaves are white to show the divinity of the love. So the tree of the twin flame relationship, giving and receiving from this tree, it's not really balanced in the twin flame relationship. There is an imbalance, and this is leading to resentment in the divine feminine. Giving with resentment is not really healthy. If there is resentment in the giving, it's not really coming from the depth of the heart. It will create blocks in the heart chakra. Okay, we go to the next card here. It is the Ace of Cups, and interestingly, there are two Ace of Cups here. Two cards, the same card, come twice from two decks. Okay, now we see the chalice here. Okay, the chalice is the subconscious mind of the divine masculine, and there are 5 streams of water falling from the chalice. So the dove here is the messenger of God. When God puts a thought into the subconscious mind of the divine masculine, or everybody, this is for everybody, God, the subconscious mind is where God puts his thoughts, where God is guiding us in our incarnation on earth. And through the 5 senses, we manifest a thought into the physical world. Okay, but for the divine masculine, he gets divine inspiration, but he cannot manifest it into the physical world because of certain blocks. In the first card, we see the sky is yellow here, and second card, the sky is blue. This card is talking about the solar plexus chakra. The blocks are in the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra, when it's blocked, it is due to holding a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, fearing loss of control. Those are the issues in the solar plexus chakra. Why the divine inspiration cannot be manifested into the physical world by the divine masculine. And in this card, the background is blue. It's talking about the throat chakra. There are issues with expression, there are issues with communication, there are issues of insecurity in the divine masculine, which is the reason why we don't see in the physical plane any move from the divine masculine. They don't seem to be making any move. They don't seem to be doing anything, not acting, no action, although they are receiving the divine inspiration from God, but they are unable to manifest it into the physical world because of the blocks that they are having in their chakras. With ascension, with the process of ascension, these blocks will be cleared and they will be more comfortable manifesting their desires in the physical world. They will be more comfortable with expression, communicating their love. They will have no fear and anxiety. This all this will be healed, which will lead to a new beginning for the twin flame relationship. Always know that, see, the hand of God, this is the hand of God holding the chalice. God is in charge here. Okay, the divine masculine is not in charge, the divine feminine is not in charge. Runners, chasers, they are just terms to help us understand the journey. God is in charge here. God is controlling you through your subconscious mind. In the next card here, we see the divine masculine, although it's depicted as a woman, to say that the divine masculine can be any gender, male or female. It's the divine masculine energy. It's when the soul is split into two polarities. It's the masculine polarity and the feminine polarity we talk about. We don't talk about the gender of the human being. Okay, so the divine masculine here, feeling miserable without the divine feminine, too fearful to reach out. Although he or she is miserable, they are too fearful to reach out. Okay, they are hiding their love and suffering internally. They feel that's the right thing to do, instead of like facing the big confrontation or facing the rejection. It's better to hide their love and suffer internally. In the background, do you see these two animals? One is running, one is chasing. Okay, that's, even though they are the runner or they may be the chaser, they could be any of the two, but they are suffering. Okay, in the real sense, both the twin flames are two people who don't really know what to do with the connection. The runner chaser energy, it just happens. Also because of how the journey is planned out. But don't blame the other twin flame for what's going on in your connection. Nobody is really responsible. God is responsible for everything. Okay, in the next card, we see the One of Shields. Okay, this card is talking about an opportunity to connect. We see a Native American wildcat and we see a Native American wolf. Now, the wildcat has been revered by the Native Americans, some tribes of the Native Americans, because of its mystical powers. And the wolf, it's a medicine animal, symbol of the medicine of courage, intuition. Okay, so mystical universe is working to bring together twin flames, and there will be an opportunity to connect with your twin flame. That's the message here. Okay, in the next card, we see the King of Air. The King of Air energy is somebody who has a lot of clarity and who can make very clear decisions which they don't back away from. You know, so the divine masculine will reach this energy, be having a lot of clarity about the connection, knowing the truth of the connection and making his decision of commitment and sticking to the decision. There's no back and forth and on and off. That's something which is, that the fickle mindedness is not the King of Air. Okay, when the divine masculine reaches the energy of the King of Air, he will be making solid decisions. Okay, he will be keeping his word and he will have a lot more clarity about the relationship. He will be dependable, reliable, answerable. Okay. We come to the energy of the divine feminine. Now the divine feminine. You see these two people dancing here. A man and a woman is dancing around a fire. There is lush greenery everywhere. Their robes are the color of the root chakra. The divine feminine, she wishes for marriage, wedding, commitment. All those things are what the divine feminine is wishing for. Now this is coming from the base chakra, the root chakra. The root chakra is where all our feelings of security, shelter, sustenance, family and tribe, that is, all those feelings are there in the root chakra. Okay, she is needing that the divine masculine is going to be her family, a confirmation, a commitment, which in our earthly world comes from marriage and wedding. Okay, it's the root chakra is related to the primordial feeling of trust. Even for the divine feminine, although it looks like, because she's a chaser and it just looks like she's ready for reunion, she's having issues with this trust from the base chakra. Trusting the divine feminine, divine masculine is going to come back to her. There's so many doubts, so many worries, and the whole twin flame journey, a lot of trust issues present. Spirit is urging the divine feminine to have more trust. Trust in herself, trust in the relationship, and trust in the divine masculine, trust in God. That everything is going to work out in her favor. In the next card, we see the Queen of Swords energy. Okay, for the king, we got the King of Air and the King and Queen of Swords. They are both the twin flames, masculine and feminine. They're evolving. This journey is more about our spiritual evolution, which is very evident. The Queen of Swords is a lover of truth and freedom. She is no stranger to mourning and suffering, and she wears her scars with pride. She's a strong, independent woman. She's learned to put emotions aside while making clear decisions in life. She knows her worth. Okay, she's not looking for validation from the outside world for her self-worth. But the only thing about this Queen of Swords is, don't call yourself a survivor. Don't have stories like, oh, I survived this and I survived that and I became a stronger woman. Start identifying yourself as a victor. That's what Spirit is saying. You are a victorious person. You fought that battle and you won. You fought that battle and you won. So you are a victor. A survival mode is not really a healthy mode to live in. Live in the energy of being a victor. That's the message from Spirit. In the next card, we see this person carrying a burden. Okay, this is how the divine feminine feels. We got this last week also. The burden of making everything work. The burden of initiating contact. The burden of planning to meet everything. Making the first move. She is, because we say the divine feminine is in the lead, in the separation. It's becoming a burden. Not receiving. Not seeing the divine masculine making any move. First of all, it does not matter who makes the move. It does not matter who sends the message. You all are two parts of the same soul. You are the same soul in a different body. Your divine masculine is another you. So really, it doesn't matter who is doing the work. But Spirit is asking you to just do what makes you happy. If you feel like sending that message, send that message. Do not expect anything in return. Okay, if you don't want to, if you think that you're feeling inferior by putting so much of effort into this, then just stop and do what makes you happy. There are no rules here. You just follow your inner guidance, your inner GPS of your soul. Okay, but don't be in the energy of carrying a burden. Don't be in this energy. You can step out. This is the same card that I got last week, telling you to get rid of the burden. In the next card, we see it's a reunion card. We see the divine masculine, feminine reuniting with kids. Okay, this card is all about divine joy, divine fulfillment, divine love, divine happiness. Everything related to this twin flame relationship is divine in nature. There's a rainbow in the sky. This card is picture perfect scene of happiness. Okay, this is a reunion card. This card is promising reunion to the divine feminine. If this has been on your mind this week, questioning reunion, questioning where is this going, questioning how do I trust what's happening, this is the confirmation from spirit. Okay, this is a reunion card, and all your relationship goals for this relationship will be met, whatever your goals are. Okay, the Irish people, they have the legend about the pot of gold being at the end of the rainbow. So that's the rainbow, the treasure, the reunion is like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow in our journey. It's reunion is destined for all twin flames who are incarnated on the planet right now. Okay, it's not going to be in the next lifetime. You don't have to work or heal yourself to achieve reunion. Okay, it's nothing of that sort. This is a journey planned out for you, and you will have reunion. Okay, you just have to raise your vibration, not be in low vibration. That's it. Raise your vibration to the vibration of love. In the next card, we see the stars. This is a card of how the divine feminine's heart needs healing. She has been emotionally distressed in this relationship. The behavior of the divine masculine has not been so comforting and not been very, not been very loving. Divine masculine behavior becomes cold. He becomes aloof and trying to put a distance between them, and every time that happens, she feels hurt. So her heart needs healing. That will happen. The divine masculine is going to heal your heart by apologizing to you and he will make it up to you in the reunion phase. You don't have to worry about that. He doesn't really have any idea of the depth of sorrow that you feel, because he doesn't have an idea of the depth of your love. Okay, but when you do have a heart to heart in the reunion phase about your grief and sorrow regarding this connection, he will make it up to you. Okay, the stars here. This is the constellation of Ursa Major in the some tribes of the Native Americans believe that Ursa Major was made by 7 men who turned into stars, who are weaving a spider's web to climb. Okay, that's the significance of the spider here. So whatever hurt has been inflicted by the divine masculine, it will be healed by him. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's something which will be healed in the reunion phase. And forgiveness will come very naturally for the divine feminine. You don't have to worry about forgiving the masculine. Forgiving a masculine comes very naturally. You cannot be angry with your divine masculine for long. Okay, they are your soul. How can you be angry with your own soul? In the next card, we see the page of earth. This card is talking about communication coming from the divine masculine this week. Okay, there's going to be some communication from the divine masculine. They will try to communicate a message or a call or something, or a sign from the universe, okay, through which they are communicating through the 5D. The higher self is communicating. But if you are open to messages from the higher self of the divine masculine, you will find signs in the universe. Okay, that was a reading for this week. Thank you for watching my reading, watching my video. Thank you everybody who comments on my videos. those who subscribe to my channel, those who like my work. Thank you all so much. Thank you to everybody who takes readings from me. And I do readings in person now. Okay, so thank you to all those people who come to me for readings in person. And all of you all have a fantastic day. Bye bye.